This is High Priestess Yashodhara Singh welcoming you all to the Kingdom of Knowledge. This is the second part of the magical symbol video which I have been recording, and there are many more such recordings that are on their way. The whole idea of this campaign is to empower each and every one of you watching this video so that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. You are aware of every single thing that has to do with magic, well, at least as much as you need to know, because like I always tell everyone that it's, I do say this all the time, that when logic ends, magic begins. But having said that, there are many things that still require a lot of attention from us. Blind faith does not exist in magic, so don't even think that you require faith and belief. That's all for arts like Reiki healing and pranic healing, but belief and faith have nothing to do with magic. It exists. It's a 25,000-year-old art form. People like us are just either born with it or practice it, but it is not dependent on anybody's faith or belief. Let's quickly take a recap of what we spoke about yesterday, or in the last video. For me, it was yesterday. You were told the kind of symbols that you would be seeing, perhaps on the internet, maybe tattooed on someone, maybe in the back of a car, or a fleeting glance. So you have sacred geometry, you have runes like the ones I'm wearing. 2 or more runes joined together are called bind runes. All right. You have symbols which are you had runes, you had sacred geometry, you had sigils, which were symbols which were made to give you something which you have been looking out for yourself or for someone else who you care for. You were also told about the magical manifestation of the third eye, which requires a lot of concentration and meditation of a particular person's particular problem. You were also told the kind of objects on which these symbols can be made. For example, iron, silver, pewter. Somebody asked me the other day about steel. I'm a tad skeptical about it, but still some people do it all over the world. So let's just take steel also. Wood, shell, bone, and of course tattoos. Now be very careful, like I told you in the last video. Be very careful when it comes to tattoos. Get all the information from a specialist. If you have a doubt, do not go ahead and have a tattoo done till you don't have it clarified. Okay? The 3 doubts that we clarified, yes, anyone can make it as long as you take the information from a specialist. You have to take the symbol sometimes and not go into, it's easier for me to write it because sometimes what you want may be worded incorrectly, okay? Or you may think it sounds all right, but it won't turn out to be all right. Believe me on that. And the third, the symbols on the internet are not always authentic and original. Again, coming back to the first doubt, you must have it clarified from a specialist. That's what I'm telling you all. Please do not work on half-baked information. Every single alphabet, every single piece of information that you get is eventually going to add up to something that is going to affect your life forever. So take the extra effort and educate yourselves. Remember what I told you in the last video. Lose the desperation and earn the information. All right. So now I did give you a couple of examples for luck, protection and health. I also told you the colors that you can use when you're making these particular magical symbols. What I did not tell you is what I'm going to cover in this video. I'm going to tell you today how to make the symbols. How do you make them come alive? All right. How do you make them work in your favor? Okay. So that is one thing we are going to do in this video. Another thing is I'm going to show you how to draw it. You can't just doodle it. There's a way to draw it. So I'm going to show you how to draw it. And then I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit more than that, if time permits. So let's quickly begin. Now that we finished the recap, I am going to show you a couple of pictures, and for which I require me to get my extra set of magical eyes. Alright, so now you have, so we spoke about luck yesterday. These are symbols that you can use when it comes to injecting an extra dash of luck in any aspect of your life. Okay, this is irrespective of which aspect. It could be anything at all. You just need an extra burst, and this is the design you have to make. You're going to take a blue pen or a black pen, right? And you'll make a straight line. Remember, whenever it comes to a magical pattern or a symbol where there is a line, horizontal or vertical, make the lines first. You can make the design later. Now, if you see, this is a pointed P. This is called a wunjo. So this is a wunjo, and you're going to make a similar mirrored P on this side, and this is a mirrored wunjo. So this symbol. So you make this, then you make this, and then you make this. This is for balanced joy. You want to make sure that if you are gaining joy in one aspect of your life, it should not be taken away from another, because some of us are very seriously dependent on ensuring that a balance is struck in every aspect of our life. Okay, now underneath you write down your name. If you see I've written it in running handwriting or cursive handwriting, please don't write in capitals, because it doesn't have the same effect. So if you want to write like, my name is Yashodhara Singh, you write Yashodhara Singh, as in if I'm doing it for myself, or you write it for somebody who you wanted to work for. So if you want to write it for somebody, again, it has to be in running or cursive handwriting, not capitals. Okay, and after this is done, next question, where do you place it? You're going to place it somewhere close to the person, and obviously you can't go on carrying a piece of paper. Ensure it is folded towards you, so that it works in the name of the person you've made this for, or it works for you, and then you slip it in a safe place, a wallet, a purse, a handbag, the coin section of your purse. If you're not carrying your wallet, then briefcase, trouser pocket, even a cupboard will do. Okay, so that's that. And these are like the forever kind of symbols. You don't need to get rid of them. All right, another one for good luck. So you have the cross, so that is Gibo, and this is Ansus. So this is the Ansus. Okay, so you've already made the cross, and just make this F part, and that is Ansus. So this is again for good luck. Same instructions, no changes as the previous one. Okay, the third one, let's do for good health now. So you have this one is called Lagus, and this one is called Ingwas. So first, like I told you, you make the walking stick, and then you make the little cube. Done? Write down the name of the person below, or you write down your own name if you're not feeling 100%, and keep it with you at all times. Once you're absolutely fine, you want to keep it back in your bag, or you want to, please don't ever tear up anything. Okay, never. I'm completely against tearing up things. Burn it, right? But never tear it up. Tearing it is like insulting the whole purpose of it. So never tear it up, okay? So after it is done, if you want to get rid of it, burn it, okay? That's one of the best things to do. Or fold it and keep it. Now, this is one of my personal favorites. This way you can attract positive people in your life, and you can attract positivity just like that, okay? So you make the circle first, then you make the walking sticks, right? And then you make these two lines, one going outside the circle, one inside. Similarly here, one going outside the circle, one inside. You'll make the V in the center, the dot on top, and then the V on top. That's how you make this one. Alright? So this is to attract positivity and to ensure positive people are around you. Another one of my favorites, this is called the Triskelion. If you're going to make it in black, like so, right? And then like so, and then like so, and don't forget to join it in the center. So if you're going to make it like so, okay? Alright, so if you're going to make it in black, this is for general luck. If you're going to make it in green, then it is for money luck. We've already covered that yesterday. Alright, so these are just a few of the examples that I gave you yesterday, and I've just wanted to emphasize on them because a lot of you had questions on it. Now, the one thing that I wanted to tell you is, these are, now you are ready. Now you have this paper ready, okay? So you've made your design and it's ready. So before you make the design, and when you hold the pen in your hand, you already know what you're going to make because I've already told you what you have to make. Let's take an example. You want to make balanced joy, right? The one with the mirrored P, okay? So what you're going to do is, there are three things now. I'm actually teaching you how to make your magical symbol come to life. So pay attention here. you are going to, when you're making the symbol, you are going to have the, how do we put it, the intention. Okay, so you are going to think as to what it is that you want. I want, so you're making the symbol, right? And in your mind, you make a sentence and then you repeat the sentence in your head. That's what I do. That's what you should do also. Don't imagine what's going to happen, which movie are you going to watch, which friend are you going to call, and nothing of that sort. I want you to focus, write down the sentence if you have to, and then repeat it in your mind. I'll give you an example. So the example that I was citing was for balanced joy, right? So you're going to say, I want to ensure that my life has joy which is balanced from every aspect. And when you're drawing it, if you have to repeat it 10 times, I don't care, repeat it 10, 20, 50 times. Till you haven't made the picture, you have to repeat that same sentence again and again. Got it? Your mind should not wander anywhere else. If it does, please start over again. Once you are ready and you have done that part, you have done the intent, you have drilled the intent inside that symbol, you're going to hold this paper, this piece of unruled paper that you have drawn on, hold it with your hands and then blow the breath of life. Every culture, every civilization that has ever dabbled in magic has never questioned the fact that the breath of life is like the CPR, something which brings something in an extraordinary way and brings that symbol a purpose. So it gives you purpose, okay, and it starts to work for you. So the breath of life is important. So hold it like this and be blank in your head and done. Step 2 is over. Step 3, visualization. God has given us 2 hands. Your symbol is here, okay? You're going to hold it like so. Now you're going to visualize. You've already gotten what you wanted. Your life is balanced, that particular kind of joy that you were looking for. You have finally gotten it, and how happy you are and how thankful you are that nothing was taken away from you while that joy was given. And you start filling yourself, like it's like a tap that's open, and you're so happy, and you're going to think, okay, now I'm going to throw a party and call my friends and tell them all about it, and I'm not going to forget to express gratitude over and over again every single day for having received it. So while you're doing it, through the palms of your hand, it's going inside your picture. So with these 3 steps, you have now brought your pattern to life, your magical symbol to life. Alright, this is what you will do for each and every one, even if it is for somebody else. Even if you're drawing the symbol for somebody else, you will still do it the same way. Once this is done, you're good to go. It's all set already. So there we go. This finishes our journey for magical symbols. Look out for the other videos. The next videos are going to cover another aspect which I find most of you are running around trying to figure out how's the right way to go about it. And whatever I feel is the need of the hour, I'll make a video on that. Until then, let me tell you, I've been busy making charm bags. We already have silver pendants which are very, very potent, and I'm getting excellent reports on them. These pendants are for wish manifestation, good luck and protection, of course, and it gives you complete control of your life. We are also expecting pendants purely for money, prosperity, business, and the charm bags are for luck, health, protection, and money. Okay, so I'm working on those right now. It's not an easy process, but I am working because I want to ensure that all of you get what it is that you want in your life, because only after we all get at least some happiness in our life will we be able to spread that kind of love, joy and cheer, and that's what is going to make the world a better place, and that serves the purpose of Wicca, because we believe we serve mankind by helping one person at a time. Beatus Esse, love, light and knowledge to you all. This is High Priestess Yashodhara Singh, wishing you all a lovely evening. Get back to work and get off social media. Take care. Bye.